Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I just want to talk about the rise in the base price of some various print-on-demand products, specifically with a focus on Gearbubble. For those of us that are using Gearbubble, and those of us that aren't actually, you might as well be aware that in the industry, I guess prices are increasing. I mean, that's understandable. We've seen a price increase across the board on a lot of different asset classes recently. But Gearbubble just seems to have taken it a cut above pretty much everybody else, and it's gotten kind of laughable. For instance, in the thumbnail behind me, you can see the black coffee mug with a base cost of $12. That's absolutely absurd. $12 for a coffee mug? Is that with nothing on it? Just a normal coffee mug? And yeah, you can probably guess that they tried to justify it by using the Q word, and by Q word I meant quality. You know, it's just kind of at this point, a meaningless euphemism, because I mean, really, we're talking about black coffee mugs here. I'm sure we'd much rather have a lower quality black coffee mug than a $12, almost unsellable at that point, black coffee mug, especially when there's literally competitors to Gearbubble offering them for less than half that price. Anyways, we'll get to it in this video, so why don't we get started? Hey, real quick reminder, take advantage of the free weekly print-on-demand giveaway. You can find a link at the top of the description. 2 winners are going to be randomly selected and announced on Sunday. Also, I've got a free print-on-demand mini course that'll take you 8 days to get the whole thing. I send you 1 lesson a day. All I need is your email address. It's completely free, and there's a link in the description. And I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook group. I'd love to have you there if you're not already a member. All right, let's talk Gearbubble. All right, behind me, we are looking at the price of the Gearbubble, they call it the dropship integrations. So in order to actually even integrate Gearbubble with the major e-commerce marketplaces where more of your sales are most likely going to take place, at least in my experience, unless you're like a master of advertising or driving organic traffic to a website, which I mean, I'm pretty good at myself, and I'm telling you it's not easy. You're probably going to have to pay already for, for the integrations, right? So you're already out of pocket monthly, up to $97 a month. I mean, for me, if I didn't pay, you know, a couple $1,000 years ago for lifetime integrations, I'd be paying $97 a month for my current usage, and I'd be paying that much monthly for the honor, the privilege of then having to pay. You know, if you don't believe me, guys, this is by the way, if you've never seen Gearbubble, this is what the UI looks like. But I would be paying that much for the privilege of paying for an 11-ounce white mug $6.95. Let's just round up. We'll say $7. All right. If I want a 15-ounce white mug, I'd be paying $9. If I want a 11-ounce black mug, I'd have to pay $7. And that's white. I have to pay $10 for an 11-ounce black mug, which is absolutely absurd. And for a 15-ounce black mug, I would have to pay, oops, it keeps resetting. It's kind of annoying. $12. I mean, that's absolutely absurd, guys. If we went to Alibaba and just looked for a black coffee mug, let's see like if we can get a general idea of what we'd be paying per piece. I know that Alibaba is not always the exact, you know, it's typically not the price you see in search results, not always the most accurate, right? A lot of times they'll offer a little bit of a lower price to get you to reach out to them. Unless you have like a massive order quantity to purchase right away. But I mean, just take a look, guys, like $1.26, $1.35. Hey guys, so I want to Sorry about that. Had to mute the browser. It is so annoying when videos autoplay with audio. Anyways, so here we go. Back to what we were looking at. Let's see if we can find a comparable coffee mug like this right here. This looks very much like the Gearbubble black coffee mug. I know from firsthand experience. And they're charging 50 cents a piece. Of course, that's probably misleading. I would anticipate it's going to be more around, you know, if I had to guess. Well, actually, you know what, though? If you're doing the volume and order sizing that they're doing, it's probably, you know, you're probably getting the max discount. You know what I mean? Like, they probably are getting them wholesale. I know they've got, like, the ability to store them in their own warehousing. So even if they're, like if they need to place a massive order that's going to last them more than a year, like they can do that to get the best possible price. So my guess is that they're probably paying no more than $2 a mug, and most likely in the range of less than $1 per mug, if I had to guess. Of course, you also have to factor in shipping. So let's just go ahead and say $2 a mug. So am I the only one that thinks $12 for an 15-ounce black coffee mug is a little bit excessive, guys? And while I'm doing this video, you know, why not in real time, right? Let's just do this video a little bit less polished than normal. And let's pull up like Custom Cat and let's see what Custom Cat's pricing is looking like. I'm just going to log in first before I pull this over here from my side monitor. Actually, I don't think I need to. All right, let's check out Custom Cat and let's see what their coffee mugs are going for right now. I guess we have to go to see Custom Cat's website, not the best, but they got really good pricing on things like coffee mugs. All right, so, all right, their coffee mugs, so for an 11-ounce black mug, $6.17, and that's with them adjusting pricing for inflation and whatever you want to blame it on, right? $6.17 for an 11-ounce. I know that used to be cheaper, so $6.17. Hey, we can work with $6.17, right? Because we can definitely charge $18.99, $19.99 for these coffee mugs. 15-ounce black mug here, $6.59. So when they go from 11-ounce to 15-ounce, they are charging an additional, what, 42 cents. So that's definitely a little bit more justifiable and understandable than Gearbubble here with these massive price increases. Gearbubble also has like a two-tone mug. And, you know, what really stings most is that these used to be like a really good price. Like the 11-ounce white mug was $4.95. And Gearbubble's also making money off of shipping, I'm pretty sure, because they charge that flat rate shipping. And it's kind of annoying, but like, let's say that a customer buys like 2 mugs from you, one with design A and one with design B. Well, Gearbubble charges you flat rate per product. So you're going to have to pay the flat rate, like $4.95 shipping. I mean, I don't actually know if shipping went up as well. I should probably check that. But you'd have to pay that on each product. You don't just do like what Printful does, where Printful says for each additional product, add this extra amount, but it's always less than the initial like cost basis. And, you know, Gearbubble just seems like, man, they're really slamming us like hard here with these higher fees, you know, higher costs on these products. Two-tone mug is $8.90. Color changing mug is now $8.90. I mean, I remember, you know, the 11-ounce white mug used to be $4.95. Now it's $6.95. 15-ounce used to be $6.95. Now it's $8.95. So they both went up $2. You know, the black mug used to be $7.95 for the 11-ounce. And now it's up $9.95. So it looks like they might have just gone up $2 a piece. Except I think their 15-ounce black mug, no, it did. It was up. It was $9.95. Now it's at $11.95. I mean, it's just kind of brutal, guys, because I don't know. In my mind, I have trouble imagining customers seeing like a shop with a mug for more than $20. You know, like I have trouble in my mind breaking the $19.99 barrier for a coffee mug. And if we're not willing to go above that, then after you factor in, like, let's say you sold a 15-ounce black mug for $12, so you've got $8 to work with, and let's say you charge shipping, so that's just a break even. Well, then you're gonna have to pay, you know, Etsy referral fee or Amazon referral fee or eBay referral fee. And if you're on Shopify, you're paying like payment processing. You know, you can't avoid the fees, guys. It's just going to add up, you know, and I've said this in the past that like, because of the scalable automated nature of the business, like we can get away with slimmer margins, right? Like we can get away with $3, $4 profit per sale as long as we're driving a lot of sales. But then also don't forget, like if you're advertising too, that's going to cut into that, like those slim margins as well. So it just makes it tough. It's definitely not like a positive thing. Like I think there's a psychological breaking point at like $19.99 for a lot of products. It doesn't mean that we can't get away with charging more than that. You know, just the nature of our monetary system in general, the way that inflation works, we're going to have to break through that psychological, you know, barrier of $19.99 at some point as customers. But, you know, me as the seller, you know, I do spend a lot of time putting myself in the shoes of my customer and trying to envision being on their end, seeing these price points. And it's got to be tough, you know, and not everybody, you know, from like an actual like money perspective has $20 to plus shipping to spend on a novelty coffee mug. So I don't know. Things are going to get interesting as far as, you know, the Gearbubble other products go. Like I loved their shot glasses. I didn't know many production partners that sold shot glasses, and they went up from $2.95 all the way up to $4.95, which is a 60% price increase. 60%, guys. I got news. Like even the CPI inflation, which is a complete lie, came to what, 7%? And I mean, by most people's estimates, you know, inflation's probably what, 20%? So we're tripling the real inflation rate with the Gearbubble price increases. It's kind of unheard of and seems extremely ambitious. And I'm guessing maybe they did this so that they don't have to increase their prices at any point in time in the near future. But it's really just starting to sting, right? Because Gearbubble and Printful are really the only two production partners that have the integrations with Amazon Seller Central that I'm aware of. And both of them are, you know, really just kind of milking that competitive advantage by, you know, both Printful and Gearbubble increasing their pricing, their base cost pricing a lot recently on a lot of their best sellers. And, you know, we have to pass that price increase along to our customers, which can have an immediate negative impact on our sales. And it's a whole can of worms, right? Because what if we increase our prices, our competitors don't, and our competitors just sell a bunch of products that break even and they don't even realize it. I'm not saying that that's happening, but it definitely does happen on occasion. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm experimenting with some alternative options. I know that you can have like some, you know, you can connect other production partners to Seller Central by introducing like a third-party app called Order Desk. I've been experimenting with that lately. So I'm going to see if we can, you know, make that like a viable thing that we use in the future and maybe get some better fulfillment costs on these products to leave us with better profit margins, since ultimately, you know, we're doing this because we want to get paid. We want that money. We need better base costs for our shot glasses, for our coffee mugs, for everything that we're selling. Gearbubble really, I feel like, kind of got crazy here with what has been, I mean, it's all relative, right? Like it seemed like it was kind of $2 across the board on a lot of products, and $2 is going to be most magnified on the shot glasses, specifically when you go from $3 to $5. But anyways, guys, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching this video. Please drop a like on it for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe if you're not already. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you guys soon with the new video.